master's student. My research focus is on outdoor play, specifically loose part play theory and preschoolers' play behaviors. This is an educational video that will provide you with an overall definitional background on what loose part play theory is. I will also show you some specific examples of loose part objects that may be seen in preschool settings. Lastly, I will provide ways in which these loose part objects contribute to the overall social, cognitive, emotional, and physical developments in young children.
What are loose parts? Loose part objects are flexible and open-ended play objects. These objects can be moved, carried, combined, redesigned, lined up, and manipulated by children in multiple ways. Loose part objects should also range in size, color, and shape. What are some examples of loose parts? Some loose parts can be on the smaller scale. Natural items such as pine cones, acorns, leaves, and thistles are some examples. Other loose part objects are much larger, and examples of these are tires, bricks, pieces of plastic, large pieces of wood, and logs. The random assortment of materials that you are currently viewing are examples of loose parts. As you can see, starting from the left, there are hula hoops, different sized and different colored balls, logs, seatbelt, plastic piping, pylon, and rope. How do loose parts influence play? Simon Nicholson, the man who coined the term loose parts, states that in any environment, both the degree of inventiveness and creativity and the possibility of discovery are directly proportional to the number and kind of variables. What Simon Nicholson is saying is that when we as adults observe children within preschools inventing, creating, and discovering loose parts, that is proportional to the number of loose parts that we have within the environment and the kinds of loose parts that we have. The addition of loose parts can increase all of these aspects of children's play. So then, it is important for us as educators and parents to provide children with this possibility of creating and discovering in their outdoor environment. How do the children learn from loose parts? Learning that is associated with loose part play is considered to be learning by doing. So really what children are doing during loose part play is learning. They are able to utilize the objects in ways that they are not familiar with. It is through this interaction with unknown and new objects that children learn. What are the outcomes of loose part play? We can think about the outcomes of loose part play in 4 broad categories. There is social, emotional, physical, and cognitive learning. Social aspects of development are very apparent during loose part play. Children are able to negotiate, cooperate, listen to others, resolve conflicts, and learn about social interaction. Children also gain emotional learning from playing outdoors with loose parts. They begin to learn specific capabilities, such as empathizing with others and their own self-regulation and self-awareness. Physical developments are also very apparent in loose part play. Children are able to run around, jump, climb, build, lift, and do any other physical activity that they wish to do. Cognitive developments are also apparent in loose part play. Children plan, organize, sequence, and make many decisions about different episodes of play. Through the course of this video, I hope that you have learned a little bit more about what loose parts are and how they benefit young children. By using loose parts, children can adapt, construct, discover, create, and most importantly, learn. Loose parts allow children to learn through play.